Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming. Woohoo! Hey, RPGs are fun, right? I'm up for a little Final Fantasy. The first one. But you know what just pisses me off? When you're playing an RPG and ta-da! You level up! Bad news though, every enemy levels up with you! At first I had no idea why game devs did this. But then I started making a game of my own, and I kinda got it. If enemies have levels, the player character will eventually be able to defeat them in one hit. In fact, what if the player does all of the side quests and becomes so powerful that the final boss is too weak? The solution they came up with was, of course, have the enemies level up along with the player. Good idea on paper. In practice, however, we get Dead Island and Oblivion. Oh god. Oh god. Now, my dad plays Oblivion and gets frustrated at it easily because, for example, at level 1 he can kill a wolf in one hit. Later, at level 4, it takes 2 hits to take down a wolf. Dead Island is much worse if you can believe it. Hell, it may be the same amount of bad and I may just be saying that it's worse because I've actually played Dead Island. Screamers in Dead Island at the beginning can't seem to do much. In fact, I think the only way to lose against them would be on purpose. Until I level up some and suddenly they seem to kill me before they actually hit me. For a better example, let's take a game without RPG elements. Okay, I've got 1,000 unused scripts and papers here. There's gotta be something I can use. Let's take a look at a game that doesn't have RPG elements, experience, buying better weapons, etc., and add those elements in. Ocarina of Time is popular, right? I kid, of course. I'm actually choosing this game for its small numbers. Now that we have our game, let's add level ups to it, as well as leveled enemies, of course. Let's say that Link, with 3 hearts, is level 1, and that every new heart container added is a level up. At level 1, Link has 12 hit points. Now for an enemy, let's use Gways. A Gway does half a heart or 2 points of damage. This means that the Gway can kill Link in 6 hits. Now let's get a heart container. Now you have more health, a total of 16. But now all of the enemies have become stronger, and I'm gonna be real conservative here and say that they just do 1 extra point of damage. The Gway now does 3 damage every time it hits Link. So now it takes 6 hits to take you down. So that level up didn't help much. So we gain another heart container, another 4 hit points for a total of 20, and now Gways do 4 damage and take us down in 5 hits. Not only have we made no progress, we are actually weaker now than when we started. Okay, you know what? Let's level up a bit more. It persists. We did the math. It goes on forever. No matter how many level ups you gain, from 8 hearts to 20, you'll still go down in 5 hits. That's 80 hit points! That thing's gouging 19 HP at a time! A frickin' bird! Oh, but it couldn't stop there, could it? It gets even worse! The weaker an enemy is, the more exponential the power increase would be with this hypothetical leveling. The Style Child, for instance, does 1 damage in Ocarina proper. This means that at 3 hearts it would have to hit us 12 times in order to defeat us, and every time we got another heart it would have to hit us 4 more times. But if we add the leveling, then once we hit 4 hearts, it would become stronger, and do another point of damage, equaling 2. To put that in perspective, with 1 level up, this thing's power has doubled! With that, one of the game's least intimidating enemies has gone from killing us in 12 hits to 8, all in the course of us supposedly becoming stronger. And if you get another heart container, it kills you even faster. Another even faster, and with only 4 more, faster again, killing you in, just like the Gway, 5 hits, and again, just like the Gway, this would persist until you hit the level cap of 20 hearts. This directly parallels the Screamers from Dead Island I mentioned earlier. What was once one of the weakest enemies in the game is now the strongest. One of the strongest, at least. And we did even further math and found out that this persists forever and ever. Breaking the game's hypothetical level cap, you could have 200 hearts and these things would still kill you in 5 hits, dealing insane amounts of damage the whole time. I had somehow gotten it into my head that, hey, at least turn-based RPGs don't do this. Except they do. In fact, I can name 2 right off the top of my head: Phantasy Star and South Park The Stick of Truth. And before I go popping off about how at least one did it better than the other, no one can do it better because no one can do it right. Oh, what's that? You just got another party member? And he's level 1? Here, let me just double the amount of overpowered enemies you can fight. Fuck you, Phantasy Star! In that hypothetical Zelda RPG we made, we only had the enemies do more damage. We didn't even try to dive into the fact that games that actually do this have every stat of every enemy increased. This means we didn't take into account enemy speed, health, defense, etc. Can you imagine if Paper Mario did this? Oh wait, Stick of Truth. No matter how you look at it, or what you try to do. Oh, how about the enemies only level up with you every 2nd or 3rd level? Well, Oblivion tried that, and I already brought up its shortcomings in the beginning of the video. And the Soul series doesn't get a free pass either with its Fatal New Game Plus just because it's the Soul series. All of the enemies are so much stronger that it's nearly unplayable. Also, depending on how you played through the first time around, there's a good chance that you can't actually get any stronger now than when you beat the end boss, so now you're screwed. Out of time for the video, out of room for this script, and I've only scratched the surface. Hey, thanks for watching everybody. If you liked the video, then share it with your friends and spread the word. Be sure to leave a comment down below telling me what subject you want me to tackle next, and if all goes well, then I'll be back in the next video. See ya! Now, my dad plays God, I screwed up on the first sentence. How'd I even do that? Oh, what's that? You just got another... I can't words.